Hello everyone. Uh, just making this quick video because I'm noticing there's a lot of people in this game who have trouble with the learning curve of the game, because it does get quite difficult. I remember when I first started playing, I barely made it out of the first 5 to die. So just making a little tips and tricks video here, just to give some advice to people who want it, essentially. So this area here is where I normally start. Plundered Legacy it's called. You want to be careful when starting here, just because lots of players do start here, due to the fact there is quite a lot of loot, lots of chests, lots of monsters and stuff like that, which you can use to level up fast. Now if you pay close attention to the route I'm taking, if you follow this route exactly, you will get to level 10 very, very quickly. It's a very fast route. Prioritize chests and small monsters over anything. I'd say if I was going to rank all three ways to get XP, chests number 1, absolutely. Look at this, so fast, level up immediately, done. Then second would be like small monsters like this guy here, which don't give a lot of XP but easy to kill. Also a good gauge on how strong you are, however many hits it takes to kill them. You can sort of work out how much damage and stuff you're doing. And then number 3, big monsters like this big samurai guy here. Don't even worry about them, especially this early game. The amount of XP they give is just not worth the time it takes to level up. You want to get to level 10 as fast as you can. Once you get to level 10, you're ready to go out and start fighting other players. You notice I went down to get that attack buff. I like to get my attack up as high as I can, as quick as I can. If you have high attack, you can scare people into using their L1, R1 escape move early on, and if you can get them to do that, then you know they can't escape if you get them into a combo again. So high attack makes them panic, they use their L1, R1 move, and they're screwed essentially. So you can see level 10 monster right here. I'm going to avoid him, not worth the time. Instead, go get more chests. Now here in a minute, I do get ambushed by a Jun. There he is. Now, if someone comes out of nowhere and starts attacking you, don't panic. Don't use your L1 R1 move unless they get you into a juggle. Remember, if you're in the air, they can just hit you non-stop and you can't block anything. If someone does ambush you, however, and they keep you on the ground like this guy was going to do, he wasn't going to hit me with a launch or anything like that, I would have just blocked, because everything he did after the first 2 hits or so, my character Sandy would just start blocking all the hits. There you go, he's dead. He used his escape move far too early there, where I think he used it when I was mid normal combo. Like I said, you can just block that, you don't need to use your L1R move. And instead, he died when he could have saved his L1R move and used it at the very end. Catch this guy off guard, get him in the air. Remember, air combos cannot be blocked by the other person, so if you get someone in the air and they're not escaping, try and get a nice long combo in. That's one thing, learn your character's combos. Just because if you get someone in the air, you want to put out max damage, especially if they haven't got a means of escaping. So you can see I'm level 12 now, so I'm going to start looking for fights. I'll still pick up chests. I still pick up chests and kill monsters up to about level 15, just so I can stay ahead of the game. But by the time I am level 15, normally there's not many players left, so I'm better off just finding them and killing them and getting their gear. So here I'm fighting this Dalgi, I catch her off guard, she uses her escape, I use my escape because I see the Mimi, I think that's her name, Mimi, comes behind me, but in hindsight I shouldn't have used that there. And here you see, just standing back, letting them fight, finding my opening. Here's my opening, Dalgi escapes, and then boom, dead. She didn't have much time to heal, so just a matter of time. take the high ground. Always try and take the high ground. Then you can do that. This guy's just a bot, no worries. I find that bots tend to not block abilities like that too often, so when you get rid of them quick, just use your abilities. Again, using attack damage rather gaining attack damage.
The barrier is shrinking.
There you go, level 15 now. You may start to see me ignore chests and monsters sometimes. Don't think I realised I was level 15. Right, off I go, out into the wild. I treat Plundered Legacy like my nest. And when I'm strong enough to leave the nest, I'll go out, start fighting. So at this point, I'm going to head towards the smithy. I've killed 3 players. I've gained quite a lot of gear from them. So now it's time to go to the smithy, upgrade my gear. When you upgrade your gear, you get a huge advantage. You get like more defense, higher health, but most importantly, higher attack. I hear someone. Always listen. You're surprised how much you hear in this game as well. So he hasn't noticed me, so what I'm going to do, hide behind this tree, wait for an opening, because I want to catch him off guard. So he panics, rolls away, catch him with a long range.
A boss has appeared.
In this situation, when we're both in the air, I always wait for them to do their ground attack first, because you never know if they do their one first or you do your one first. That gives them basically an opening to ground attack you. So always make yourself be the second person to do the ground attack when you're both in the air. Take him down. This guy. Now I'm low on stamina, but luckily he rolls away like a fool. So get him on my long range move, keep distance, let my stam come back, find an opening, boom. Easy. Use my long range to try and get him. But he just gets away. Just with a slither of health. See, another reason you want to keep your stamina up. If they run, you want to make sure you have enough stamina to catch up to him. As you can see here, I just have enough to hit him. Now obviously you can't see your enemy's stamina bar, so you don't know how long he could have, I don't know how long he could have been running for there. If he had loads of stamina left, he could have easily gotten away from me. But I just haven't had enough, luckily. So one thing you'll notice with me when I play, especially when I play Sandy, because she's a mid-range character, you'll see me catch players who roll or charge towards me. And I'm able to do that because I've learnt her range on her attacks, all of her attacks. That's something that I think people really need to pay attention to, the range of your character's attacks. If someone's charging in on you, if you know that their character has more range than your character, you want to back away, get them to come even closer so that you can hit them basically before they hit you. Yeah, like I say, lucky Sandy though, Sandy's a mid-range character. You'll see me catch a lot of characters who run in or try and roll away. There I was just upgrading my equipment all to legendary. Again, I prioritise my weapons to get higher attack over anything else. Just because again, if I start hitting someone, if they see a bunch of damage come off, they're going to panic and use their escape, and then they're easy pickings for me. That boss just then, I got quite lucky there, due to the fact that his health was already low. Someone was obviously fighting him already and had to leave. Maybe they got ambushed. But normally, when you go to fight these bosses, you want to be very careful, because you can get ambushed very easily, especially if you focus on them and start, like, you get tunnel vision on that boss. So just keep your wits about you, don't get ambushed, like the guy who was fighting him before probably did. Go and buy more crystals, go upgrade my stuff. Again, I don't see a lot of people do that. If you have loads of the little grey rocks, the metal I guess it is, you can use that with the advanced equipment merchant to buy more purple rocks, which obviously you can then use to upgrade your legendary items even further.
Resources.
So now I'm super powerful. I am a force to be reckoned with in this game right now, purely because of how high my gear is. And I'm level 19, almost level 20. So I'm just waiting, just trying to find people. Gap's pretty, the circle's pretty small, so they can't be too far away. Oh, hello. Now Dalgi, like me, like Sandy, is also a mid-range character, so you'll be very careful. I'm going to let her come to me. I'm not going to engage her, because she could outrange me. Come on. What do you think of that? But yeah, see, that's a range move, quite annoying. But luckily I've got this, which you cannot block. People don't realise that more often than not. Dalgi also has a beam like that as well, very similar. Cannot be blocked, you just have to get out of the range of it, or get something between you and them. There's her beam. But look, I'm using my good range, because I can out-damage her.
The barrier is shrinking.
Just picking her apart bit by bit, waiting for my opening. Oh, Momo gets involved. Don't worry, I've still got some control. Panda is a bot, you can tell. He hasn't got a red outline, so not going to worry about him. Just going to keep these two in my sight. Kill her. Easy peasy. Yep, see, Panda's just a bot, doesn't know what's going on. Luckily the Momo doesn't realise it's a bot and goes in for the attack, which gives me a chance to escape. I'm going to stay outside the barrier just so it's harder for her to see me. Again, don't be worried about going outside the barrier if you need to. It's a good escape tool. Momo is a very annoying character to fight. Long range.
The next safe area.
But for some reason she charges at me like that, which you should never do as a long range character. Especially against someone like Sandy, who has a bit more range than most other melee characters. Whoever dropped this smoke bomb down, must have been the third player in the game, would help me out loads there. Because I can now actually, despite Momo being a ranged character, I can now outrange her with my abilities. With that one, and my beam as well. Easy peasy fish crash bosh. Mimi's dead. Momo's dead. And just me and Jin. This guy obviously was the guy throwing the smoke bombs, so I am a little bit. Now I'm running around here, which as you can see I stopped doing that, and I should have been doing from the start, because I want to maintain my stamina. Jun can get in very easily, so I got ready to block, like that. Predict his guard break, freeze him, bam, bam, bam. I think he did use his L1R1 escape move, so I'm free to try and do long combos. Go for the special, doesn't work. I don't really use specials all that often, as you can tell. There's my escape. Still using my superior range. Oh, knock him out. Pressure him, done. There you go. Easy peasy, thanks for watching. I hope this helps anyone having trouble with this game. And I might do this a bit more. I kind of have fun doing it. See you around, thanks for watching.